Hey guys, Melissa Lewis here, Palm Beach Gardens. I had a friend of mine, Kelly, come over and interview me. That way anybody subscribing to my channel can get to learn a little bit more about me as a realtor and as a person. So I hope you enjoy the videos. I'm going to break it up into probably about 5 videos because it was a long interview. If you like the videos, you find them helpful, the content helpful, please like and subscribe to my channel so that I can get more content up and going for you. I am just starting out, so I do start this video off with the equipment that I just bought to start my YouTube channel. So I hope you like it. Sit back and enjoy, and hope you get to like what you learn about me. I got my ring light tripod a few weeks ago, and then I recently ordered this light and stand, which came this week. I ordered the light in the corner and to get my YouTube video going, and I ordered this light right here, which I was told is supposed to light up like your hair. So I'm hoping that I have enough lighting and video to do the YouTube blogging, which I'm planning on starting. This is my new setup, which I'm pretty excited about, pretty happy with. I do have a couple of goals on my list of things to get. Let's see, goals for work would be a vlogging camera with a wide angle lens and a drone. And then at some point when I start selling some houses, I would like to get a Sprinter as a mobile office and an RV camper because I like to travel. So those are just a few of my goals. This is some strategy tips that somebody emailed me at the beginning of the year. And let's see, I have some other goals over there, but we won't go into that.
Happy Friday.
Happy
TGIF.
Friday, TGIF.
I was like, let's go to the mall.
So I'll introduce myself. I'm Melissa with United Realty Group. I'm a realtor that is located here in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. And I'm here with my friend Kelly today, and she's going to ask me some questions. So today is like a little interview just to get to know me. So you get to know who I am, because that's important, right? When you're buying a house. At least I think so.
Yeah. So, well, thanks for inviting me to your humble abode, Melissa. We're just excited to spend our Friday
You're
with
welcome.
you.
I know you didn't expect this. You walked in and you're like, are we going to interview on the couch?
I am not going to even look over to the camera because it's not on. I'll just, it's about you, Melissa. So we want to know more about you and who you are and what you do and all the gifts you have and what things you're available to offer people. So I don't know. You asked me to do some homework, but I'm just going to wing it.
I think that's the best.
All right. Well, anyway, so just tell me about yourself. What's your background?
That's a very broad question. Okay, so tell me.
Where are you from? And
okay, North Miami. I was born in North Miami General Hospital, which is now a cooking school.
Really, the hospital has turned into a cooking school.
It did. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's a really unique.
Yeah.
That's a unique little detail there. Wow.
Yeah.
So you are a Floridian. You are a native Floridian.
I am.
Have you always lived here your whole life? Have you lived anywhere else?
I did live in Atlanta for about a year.
Okay.
And I think that's pretty much it. Everything else has been here. Fort Lauderdale, went to Royal Palm Beach, lived in Tamarack for a little while, Hollywood, Florida. So I sprinkled all over.
So you are you know Southern Florida really good.
Well, I wouldn't say I would know it really, really well, but yeah, I'm pretty.
Yeah, you're pretty local.
Yeah.
You're as local as
I still
local
have
can
to
get.
use the map to get to like the Panthers Center. You know?
Oh wow. Thank God for GPS.
Yeah, right.
All right. So, well, tell me about your family.
All right.
Growing up and now?
I'm one of 4 kids.
Uh-huh.
I'm the second one born of 4. I've got an older sister, a younger brother, and a younger sister.
So you're smack in the middle, sort of.
Yeah, my my father's from North Carolina, and he passed away. Let's see, 2004. So, 4, 14, 24, 20 years ago.
Wow, I'm so sorry. So how old were you when he passed?
30.
Wow.
Wait, you just made me say my age. I'm gonna have to edit that out. That was so wrong.
I know. Since you're gonna edit, oh my. 30 in 2004 sounds really old.
Oh, thanks a lot. Now you just made it work.
30, Melissa. I'm just like, back then you're already 30. I mean, I'm older than her, so don't mind the age comments. Okay.
And my mom, she was born here in Florida as well. Let's see. Actually, I went to high school where she went to high school. She went to North Miami Senior High. I ended up going to high school there.
The same high school your mother went to.
Now, I was very disappointed because I wanted to go to NMB. I wanted to go to North Miami Beach. It was a much better school at that time.
Yeah.
But, so North Miami wasn't, and I don't even know that it still is. Sorry, I probably got to edit that out too.
There's no North Miami anymore? Are you talking as opposed to South Beach, Miami?
No.
I mean, I
So
don't know anything about
NMB, North Miami Beach, as opposed to North Miami. So I lived like right on the line, right? Literally like a couple blocks over was the other city. So I actually lived in North Miami Beach. I should have gone to NMB, but for some reason they shipped me off to North Miami Senior High, and it was just
NMB stands for
a
what?
terrible
North
experience
Miami
for
Beach.
me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that
But I graduated.
Yay.
I almost got senioritis. I was this close to saying I quit. My older
your
sister.
senior year, you were almost going to quit.
I did, yeah. So my sister quit going to school before she graduated, and my brother and my little sister quit going to school, but they've since gone back and got their GED. And I was this close to dropping out myself, but I said, I haven't gone 11 years to drop it now, so I just finished, and I'm glad I did, because I can't tell you how like awesome it feels to walk across the stage and actually receive the diploma. The diploma, and to turn the tassel on your cap and all of that good stuff,
Right, and you were right there, yeah. Right, so let's go on from high school. After high school, let's talk about more of your education.
Yeah.
Did you? So you finished high school?
I did. It took me a little while before I went to college, but I did go to college. I got my Associate of Arts degree, which is all your like general ed classes, and then I decided that I wanted to go for crime scene, not because I watched CSI. CSI was very big when I went to school for crime scene, but I would say 90% of the class was there because of CSI on TV.
Oh,
the
Miami
show.
CSI.
Yeah, but I really liked Dale Hinman. She's a FBI analyst, and I would watch. She would take all the cold cases that the FBI had,
and this is a real.
She was a profiler.
Okay.
So I don't know if she's retired now, but she is or was a profiler.
Not an actor.
No.
Okay.
No. Oh. She would take real cases and that the FBI couldn't solve. And she would read through them, and she would go to the places where, there was the incident that happened, and then she would say, basically, this is the profile you're looking for. This is the person you're looking for. So I went into crime scene because of Dale Hinman. So I never did get to go to her symposiums or anything like that. I really wished I would have. And I probably would have pursued the career, but when my dad passed away in 2004, and I had graduated with my degree in crime scene, in criminal justice, I was working already in the car business, and I was making about $70,000 a year. So at that time, it was a lot of money especially for a female, because I think that I was definitely treated different. But my dad passed away, and my mom was living with me. My dad told me he was having heart issues, and he said, "If anything happens to your mother, would you please take care of her?" And so anyways, so she lived with me when he passed away, and I couldn't afford to take a crime scene job because unfortunately, that particular career pays somewhere in the, 30, 40s, mid 30s and 40s.
So you finished your 2-year degree, and then you finished your 4-year degree in criminal justice.
Right, yes.
Here in Florida.
I've got my bachelor's from Florida Atlantic University.
Wonderful.
Actually, I went across the street over here at Jupiter campus.
Really?
Graduated magna cum laude.
Magna cum laude. Yeah. Wow. That's really smart. You know what? Thank God you finished high school.
Yeah.
See your potential.
So I enjoyed it.
You persevered, you're disciplined, you're hardworking, you're smart. Yeah, so.
I am, so I'll work hard for you too. So.
Sounds like good qualities, yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so we talked a little about your family growing up, but you do have your own little family.
I do. Yep.
Yeah. And I know you're a mama because we've met with our moms group.
That's right. That's where we met, was through the moms group.
Do you want to talk a little bit about your daughter?
Yeah, Katie. She's 3 years and 4 months. November, December, January, February, March. Yeah, 3 years, 4 months old.
Wow, 3 years more. Because I think I met Melissa when Katie was, I don't know, maybe it looked like under 1. She was at a tea and she was bald. Now she has full curly long hair.
Didn't we meet at Teapots and Treasures? I think.
Yeah, we went to a tea and I met Melissa there, and she brought her little daughter.
You were already part of the group, though. We were already part of the group, and then I met you.
Right. We had a tea party, and I invited the mothers, and Melissa was new to the group, so she came, and I met Melissa there, and her daughter was just well behaved on her lap. All of us have a little older kids. So Melissa's just a wonderful mother.
Thank you.
From what I observe.
Thank you.
Now she has a 3-year-old. So who has influenced you the most in your life?
Okay, so there's a couple. The first one was Skip Bosworth, and I think that's his middle name. I think his first name is Oliver Skip Bosworth. He's a retired North Miami Beach police officer, law enforcement officer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Did you know him personally, or just
Well,
read about
I did.
him?
Well, he and another officer, John, and I can't remember John's last name, would come and patrol the neighborhood all the time. Oh. I lived in a very a very poor and drug-infested area called Highland Village in North Miami Beach.
Oh.
And it was a very troubled neighborhood, so the police were in there a lot. And
it's kind of good to know some law enforcement.
Yeah. So what happened was he really had a heart for the children in the neighborhood, and so he would talk to the city of North Miami Beach and get these buses, these small, like little mini buses, and he would take all the kids down, as long as they got their parents' permission, take us all down to the football game at Miami Stadium, downtown Miami. We would watch the Hurricanes play.
So he would take the neighborhood kids and have the opportunity to take them to a safe place.
And then a ton of chaperones, too, yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was great. It was awesome. So I got to see that there was life outside the trailer park. I grew up in a house, but it was the trailer park. There was a lot of Canadians that would come down 6 months out of the year or 8 months out of the year and stay there, and then they would go back home. And then the other homes that weren't owned by the Canadians were owned by people that just, that lived there. And sometimes they would live there with their, 4 kids or whatnot, and it'd be 2 parents and 4 kids and a little trailer. And, it's tough. It was tough. It was not an easy life for a lot of people in that neighborhood. I was very lucky that my parents were married and stayed together. And I was one of very few that had parents that stayed together through all of that. So, yeah, it was a rough neighborhood. I think that's all we have time for today. So stay tuned to my next video to catch the rest of this interview.